new host, new teams to start, and a new event to start the new season of Tour de Endurance. Hello, everybody. I am Angus, and this time I am joined for the entire season by my co-host Raman.
Thank you so much for letting me be part of this. What's going to be a very exciting season, I can tell. As we see an example run in the first event, Archery,
The
similar to how it was in qualifiers. And the Blue Brigade and Onion Union, top of their groups, are the ones to watch out for here today.
And there you see the scoring system for each block. And Team Expedition did alright, but here's where we should really start to see some skill from our host, Team Sunrise, in the first run of the day.
Of course, the host sets the benchmark. How will they do here? They will get one bullseye, but still waiting for their last marble to go, and that will be an 8.
It looked pretty good, but look at that right there. When the second marble made an impact, pushing him away, and that lowered their score by about, I'd say, 2 or 3. But 2 or 3 is worth a lot of difference in this event, as shown in the qualifiers.
Now, for the defending champions, the Grayscales, how does their run stack up to the hosts of this season?
Oh dear, not a great start.
What will their last marble do? They desperately need to claw it back, and they will not. The Grayscales, they will be starting from the back, it seems like, in the second season.
Only an 18.5. That is one of the worst scores we've ever seen in archery, not just in this season, but also in the qualifiers.
Now, for the Grayscales, rivals throughout the entirety of last season, the Marauders, they will get a much better start, it seems like, and seems more consistent than the Grayscales, but also have a few runs too close to the near side.
They had a great start with a fantastic bullseye, but the rest just kind of fizzled out after that for a 25 score. As we move on to the Serpent Speeders, who came very close last season with a comeback story at the very end. What can they do here?
Oh, they will get a couple very close to the bullseye. But what will their other two marbles do? Also fairly far.
First marble went quite slow for a 23 score, 5-8. Okay, that's not too bad. Onion Union, the first team. This is their first season of Tour de Endurance after failing to qualify for Season 1.
They did very good in this event in the qualifiers, but they are not making up for it here. Oh, there's a third marble, though. Very solid. And their fourth marble also trying to bring it back.
That third marble was a fantastic bullseye. Just barely misses his teammate straight down the middle for a 27.5 into second place for them.
So far, no one has been able to top the host, Team Sunrise. What can the Hellclowns do?
It's a fantastic start.
For this rookie team, how will they start in their first main league event? It's looking pretty promising for them. They are currently in the bronze spot.
Although there are still 10 runs left to go, so that bronze spot might not hold for very long as the White Knights hit the track next.
White Knights saw a major improvement from Season 1 qualifiers to Season 2, but what can they do in the big show? It's looking fairly inconsistent. They had a couple close to those blue blocks. It's only good enough for 5th place.
None of those were close enough. 24 only, 5th place. That's probably going to be a bottom half result as the Blue Brigade, the best score from the qualifiers, hit the track next.
Blue Brigade, will they be able to live up to their qualifier performance? It's not looking like it thus far. They will get one bullseye and another very close to it. But I don't think it's going to live up to what they did.
You were right. It wasn't quite what they did, but they are in first place, 29.5, compared to Team Sunrise, 28. So a 1.5 lead for the Blue Brigade at the halfway mark of this event.
Well, it wasn't enough to beat their qualifier score, but it was enough to beat the host thus far in the Blue Brigade. Seemed to be Archery, the team to beat in this event, in Archery.
Meanwhile, the Citrus Sprinters didn't have the best run on the archery as they hit a 4, 6, 5 and only a 5.5, not even 1.8 for them, and a 20.5 straight down to the second to last spot. That's a Sweet and Sours next to run.
Well, we're looking to do anything but what the Citrus Sprinters did, and they do get one close to the bullseye, but one very far, and the other two, though, getting close to those blue and green blocks.
They were quite messy in the
decent, and it is good enough for 3rd place for the Sweet and Sours.
The Silly Slimes. They were pretty good in Season 1, but they were not good enough to be on the podium. What can they do in this season? They're going to start with a 6 on the dark blue. And they're looking pretty good. A bit of a far one up there. But look at this last one. It's going to be very close to the bullseye.
And they had a good start last season. They're going to get another decent start here to this season. The Silly Slimes. for the 5th place thus far.
All right,
So
the
go
Green
into the
Peacocks.
final 5 runs.
They have a lot to improve after their sort of subpar performance in Season 1, but they're starting off with a very close to a bullseye. And then there is a bullseye, I do believe. Oh, but that
But the
last one.
other 2 marbles just going way to the far side. That's not going to live up to the other marbles, but 2nd place thus far with 2 bullseyes. Despite not being the most consistent run, but those bullseyes paid off.
And the Croissant crew. And then what a fantastic start. Oh, no!
Croissant crew almost friendly fire at that point with those 2 marbles. Looking like they could have got 2
that would've-
bullseyes, but then that impact there.
That would have been a beautiful
Still
second
not
bullseye.
enough to get them out of the bronze spot though, as they are currently provisionally 3rd.
The party crashes. A 6 to begin their run. They go up. Oh, they go up very high. But a bullseye to make it up, and then another 6. That wasn't too bad. It was inconsistent, but it worked. But it's only good enough for 10th place provisionally with a 24.5.
Some teams are really being hurt by their inconsistency, especially with going too much to the far side or the near side. So you see the moneymakers in the penultimate run
Look
go
at
right
that
now, and
start.
it's a fantastic start. The moneymakers, this could challenge for the top spot. Their final 2 marbles weren't amazing though. We'll have to see what it is overall.
It is!
And it
It's
is the mark.
30.5. They've taken the lead by 1 point exactly over the Blue Brigade with just 1 run left to go from the Steel Force.
This means that Moneymaker is guaranteed no less than silver. Steel Force, though, will they challenge? It's not looking like it. This is inconsistent as can be, which means
The
that the
Moneymakers have won the first gold of Tour de Endurance Season 2.
Blue Brigade pick up the silver, and it will be the Green Peacocks that get the bronze.
First event has already been won by a rookie, so you can already tell this is going to be a very different season to what Season 1 had to offer, but congratulations to our top 3 for our first event. And as you would expect, the overall standings, Moneymakers hold the top spot with Blue Brigade and Green Peacocks in second, but it is still anybody's game. The next event, the final elimination race. We'll see you then.